Hey everybody, this is Jesse670. Now, this is my first time doing a review or rant video in the past few, I would say, months since YouTube took off the webcam thing, and now I thought I couldn't do any more reviews or rants and try to entertain you. But now I have, thanks to Google Hangouts on Air. So, the first rant I did with Princess Foxy Interweb and George was a rant on the Whatever Happened to Robot Jones episode PU to PE. If you've seen that review, you know why we think it's the worst episode of the 2002 cartoon. Well, that's where I was wrong. That title belongs to Jealousy. Oh boy, Jealousy. Where to even start? Okay. This is pretty much one of the few episodes of Whatever Happened to Robot Jones that made me angry throughout the entire viewing. Okay, so the episode starts out with Shannon Westerberg, Robot Jones' crush, blabbering to her friend about this foreign exchange student, I guess. We'll get to him later. And sorry, dry throat. Robot offers to help. Robot offers to help her with her math issue because she gets like an F+. So Robot goes to tutor Shannon on her math problems, and she finally gets it right. Now, this is one of the few sweet moments in the show between Robot and Shannon, and pretty much one of the only few times where she is likable, where she does happen to like Robot. But that all goes down the drain when Finkman arrives. Oh boy, Finkman. Jeez. I literally cannot stand Finkman in this episode. Yeah, I literally cannot stand him. So Finkman arrives, delivered to Shannon's doorstep, and he is a foreign exchange unit. He's a robot with a foreign accent. I don't know what language he speaks, but anyway. He starts winning over Shannon, and everybody starts treating Robot like crap except for Mitch, Socks, and QB, who rightfully side with Robot and think that Finkman is a complete jerk. And Robot gets rightfully ticked off, and despite wanting to kick his hide so badly, he refuses because he believes it is not his way to sorry if you can hear in the if you can hear talking in the background, my grandparents are discussing something. Anyway, Robot, despite wanting to rightfully kick Finkman so bad and fight him, he declines several times because that is not in his character, and as he puts it, it would be a wrong thing to do because of his robot code, and the robot code declines robots in his line to fight. And at one point, Finkman ticks Robot off so badly that he finally decides to go through with it. And once Shannon and Finkman go to the end of the street, they see Robot ticked off as all heck, and Robot starts to tell Finkman that he has no right to do what he did. And while Mitch, Socks, and QB are cheering Robot on and thinking he's going to fight, Finkman, get this, goes back to the delivery boy and goes away. And Shannon, of all people, scolds Robot, thinking that he beat Finkman up and never wants to see him again. Now let me ask you, do you think that's fair? No, I don't think so. Now, can you see why this is worse than PU to PE? I mean, this episode goes from stupid to disgustingly insulting. Sure, Robot does get scolded, but that's for times when he deserves it. In this episode, he doesn't deserve what he's getting at all. In the end, Finkman wins and gets no punishment. This episode is one of the worst episodes of whatever happened to Robot Jones by far. It is so insulting to the main character and practically spits in his face. And the way Finkman, the antagonist of this episode, gets off scot-free. This cliche has been done so many times in cartoons. Take If It Smells Like an Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy, for example. I am dead serious. This episode, I'm sorry, this episode is very cruel to the main character, and there is absolutely no excuse for it. The good guy, Robot Jones, is wrongfully accused for getting rid of another robot who he rightfully got ticked off at and was stealing his life. If that doesn't tell you this episode is unfair, I don't know what is. Anyway, that's the end of this late RJ Friday rant. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention. Starting each Friday, well, not really each Friday, but some Fridays, Princess Foxy Interweb, George, and I are going to do this little thing called RJ Friday, where we rant or review on specific episodes of Robot Jones like I did on this one here. I'm sorry it's so late and it's on a Thursday, but you know what? I decided to go along with it. You know, what the heck? Anyway, this has been Jesse670's review of Jealousy, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Bye.